Shorty here. How you all going? Cracker of a day. Alrighty. Gonna tell you an old army story. Now, I've told it once on Facebook and it didn't work, so I've got to do it all again, and hopefully I can tell the story a bit better this time and even funnier. So I'm in the army. Yes, I was in the army. That's amazing, how they took me. I did sign up to learn to kill people, so there is something wrong with me even before I went in the army. But I'm in the 1st Battalion, 1RR up in Townsville. I've been in the army about a year. And they go, Private Norman, you and Corporal Free, Lance Corporal Ronan Free, are going to go out and guard ammunition up in high range out in the bush for a week. So I'm like, righto. So they send us out and we're guarding the ammo, and Corporal Free goes, Normie, the Army have given me a green Army manual on how to trap animals. And I have to teach you how to do it. Okay, because the Army doesn't want a private sitting around for a week doing nothing guarding ammo. So, first day we're there, and that night, first night, we noticed there wasn't many animals around, you know, no kangaroos, no wombats, but a possum. So we're like, right, we'll try and catch the possum. So the next day, me and Corporal Free are feverishly working on this trap book together. And he goes, right, Normie, I want you to build a lasso trap. So I go and study the book, and then I go out and I cut pieces of wood and lay a lasso on the ground, bend a tree over, and tie it all up, ready to catch the possum. So we're sitting at the ammo, waiting, and we hear bang, snap, so we bolt over, and the possum's caught in the snare, and I'm like, got the bastard. And then he looks at us and just takes off with his snare around his leg and pulls everything apart, rips it all to bits, and fucks off. And I'm like, holy shit, you know, that's one tough possum. So, next day, we're working on the book again, feverishly working on the book, and Corporal Free goes, Normie, I want you to make a cage out of wood. So I get me hoochie cord and I get about 50 sticks, about that thick, and I make this cage. Took me all day, you know. So we set the trap up that afternoon with the door open and some food in there, and we're sitting at the ammo guard, and the ammo, hear this bang, trap door goes down. So we bolt over, and it's the possum in the cage. And I'm like, I've got you this time, you bastard. And he just looks at us and bolts straight through the back of the cage and breaks all the sticks and fucks off. And I'm like, holy shit, this possum's hard to catch. So we tried everything for the whole week, you know, pit traps, bloody all sorts of traps. And he got out of every one of them, you know. So it was the last night that we're there, and I'm like, cool. I'm going back to a bed and a real feed and, you know, going out on the piss. And I'm lying in my hammock between two trees with a hoochie over me. And I hear this, grrr, ah. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Hear this, grrr, ah. So I'd get out of my sleeping bag and out of my hammock and crawl out of the hoochie, look up, shine me torch up in the tree, and there he is, the possum. And he's really pissed off with me because, like, we caught him 7 times. And he was fucking angry, man. I was like, wow. that possum is pissed off with me, you know. So Corporal Free had a 9mm pistol, you know. I mean, we should have just shot the prick, you know. It would have been a whole lot easier. But when I get hold of that army manual, I'm going to write, this army manual is full of shit if you're trying to capture possums. So, yeah, but mate, those possums are tough bastards and they get really angry. All right, gotta fuck off.